Hi, I'm Fletch.
Hi, I'm Max, and today we're taking Hendy's new Land Rover Defender around Bournemouth.
So my friend, should we have a little mooch about, see what's in the glove box? I bet there's a little treat for you in there.
Little treat, let's see.
Oh, look at this.
A few questions. What was your first car?
What was your first? Can you remember that far back? I mean, obviously, you remembering back is a bit different to me. You've only got a few years. I've got about 30 years, but...
A few years. Yeah, my first car was a Vauxhall Corsa.
A Vauxhall Corsa. Well, you are quite small in height. not in stature. You're big and strong in stature, so it's probably the perfect car for you.
Cheers, Fletch.
Mine was a Ford Escort, so you're a little bit above me, but...
Yeah.
Do you usually arrive early or late when you drive to your destination?
I can answer that one. I mean, they don't call you Max. Lastminute.com errands for nothing.
I was going to answer that by saying I'm literally usually a bang on time type of person, but
when you say bang on time,
that puts you in the late category, doesn't it?
When you say bang on time, I mean, I look at the register every morning, and along with other people, aka Mr. Phil Billing, and yourself,
Dango maybe,
Dango,
Tav.
Ryan Fredericks, Tav, you're all like 9:15. You've got to be in, and I've never seen you anything more than 9:14.
14, yeah.
What do you do? Get here early, wait in your car, and then?
No, I pull up bang on time.
Right. The only thing with that is,
it's risky.
What if there's traffic? What if there's problems?
And I have faced that, and I've been late on the odd occasion.
What you get fined for from the manager?
Yeah, we got fined. Yeah.
Do you not feel like maybe
leave earlier?
Do you reckon? I mean, it makes sense.
I probably should, to be honest.
So we've got a nice day today, Max. Couldn't be better to drive around.
Yeah.
In this Land Rover Defender.
Yeah.
Nice car.
Yeah, lovely.
Driving down to the Poole area now. Sandbanks. One of the reasons I came down to Bournemouth in the first place, really.
Yeah. Even before signing here, I knew about.
Did you know about the area?
The area. So yeah, I've had a lot of people say to me in the past.
For me, coming down to Bournemouth all those years ago, 31 years ago, I mean, this what we see now in front of us was one of the main attractions for me. Yeah. Obviously, the lure of first team football, being one of the main players for my manager back then, Tony Pulis. That was the lure of coming to Bournemouth, the area. Is that something that, like I say, was on your mind when you come down? Obviously, main thing football, Premier League, totally different. But the area.
100%. I think as a player, when you're signing somewhere or looking to go somewhere, there's a few things that obviously come into that, and the main one is obviously footballing reasons. And then aside from that, if you get the benefit of coming to somewhere as beautiful as it is here, the people here are so nice as well, and those are two things that I'd heard before signing here. So I knew already, what to expect of it as a place, and then coming here, and especially the day I signed was like a day like this as well, when you know,
it does help.
It's amazing.
You're planning a month-long road trip. Where would you go?
So that's in a car. Say you were in the driver's seat now. Where would you go? You're planning a month-long road trip. You're in this car. Where would you go?
I think I would take it. I think I would drive the car down along like the south of France.
Really?
Yeah.
You know they drive on the other side of the road. Are you comfortable with that?
I'm not. I've never done it before.
Never?
So I'd be risking it, yeah. But I think that would be something that I've always wanted to do, actually, as well.
I mean, it's a beautiful area. Obviously, you've got
beautiful area.
Some incredible areas. You've got Monaco there.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Marseille,
that would be...
you've got Nice. I've always fancied doing the Route 66 across America.
That would be, yeah.
And stopping off at little places, listen, south of France for the scenic route. Listen, if we're going in England, what about in England?
Well,
I think you're in a great place.
To be honest, I was going to say, what better place have you got than here?
I think if you went west rather than east, if you go east, you're going back towards your neck of the woods, London.
Yeah.
So if you went west, you could go all along the Jurassic Coast, Dorset, Somerset, Devon, Cornwall.
Yeah. If you're in the UK, there would be nowhere else I would want to drive through than around here, especially when you've got.
I think that's our version of maybe the south of France.
100%.
You can stop off at some lovely places along the way. I've never done it myself, and it's something I wish I'd done. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Say when I get a bit older. Can't get much older.
Yeah, I was going to say you're already there, Fletch, and yeah.
What car do you drive now?
I drive exactly this Fletch, the Land Rover Defender.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that in the summer, so it's really nice.
What we got next, Max?
How many times did it take you to pass your driving test?
Just before we start, I was 12 lessons, passed first time. Thank you very much.
It must have been different back then, Fletcher. You can't do you can't have done 12 lessons these days.
I did have a little practice with my parents. I had a little practice with my father.
Right.
Yourself?
Yeah.
You're trying to avoid the question.
I was third time.
Third time.
Third time.
What were you doing?
Did you have to do a theory back then?
Yeah, we did a theory. We did everything.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe not like a theory it is now. We just had a few questions at the end of the driving test. Is that the bit you struggled with, the theory? That's the easiest part.
I struggled on the theory.
That's the easiest part. Before we look at this, mate.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is what it's about.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't get any better. I do not get bored of coming down this road right to Sandbanks, and you have, you know, Sandbanks right in front of you, the whole shebang.
That's amazing.
Obviously round to Poole Harbour.
Oh, that's amazing.
I think it's the second biggest natural harbour in the world. There's a bit of education for you. Creme de la creme of the south coast for me.
100%. It's amazing.
So third time.
Third time, yeah.
What did you fail on?
So I failed on, they told me to pull to the side of the road, and then basically I pulled off to go and rejoin the road that I was on, and I didn't indicate, and I kind of basically pulled out on someone. So they said I couldn't, that's a major.
Do you reckon? Just pulling out and not giving anyone any indication that I'm pulling. Lads, I'm just pulling out.
Yeah.
You can't just wind down the window and put your arm out.
I know.
Like a cyclist.
I know. And then the other time was, the second fail was, I was meant to do a manoeuvre and I literally went fully up the curb.
Oh, so you curbed it?
Yeah, completely.
Did you wreck the yellows?
I think it probably did, yeah.
So that was two failed. Third time, and then third time lucky.
Third time lucky.
Or maybe they just got bored of having you in the car.
Yeah. Which 3 teammates would you take on a road trip with you? Ooh.
For good and bad reasons. I mean, obviously, there's some teammates that I had back in the day that annoyed me, but I was very close with them.
Yeah, I'd love to say Alex Scott and Antoine, but
you need people and personalities who are going to bring different things. You need a bit of, if it's a long road trip, there's going to be times you're tired.
I know.
And you need people to lift you up.
100%.
You need someone for a good conversationalist, so to pass the time.
Yeah.
Maybe not make you laugh, but then I think on the other hand, you need somebody who can bring the fun and the laughter when everyone's going down. So you got to think about this a little bit.
So I'd probably go with the two that I'd say 100%. Adam Smith and Ryan Fredericks.
You would?
I would have. I would take.
You would take. And what would they bring? What characteristics?
To be fair, they're up there with 2 of the funniest people that I've met, you know. Are
they not too similar in
They are.
Though,
they are. That's why I've left the third space open, because it needs to be someone with a different character.
Yeah, different mindset. It's going to bring something different to the party.
That person would probably be Lewis Cook.
Oh, so not someone like Tabs then? Because I see you with Tabs all the time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Having a bit of a
it could have been Tabs, Antoine, and Alex would probably be my 3 if I don't know if it was if I was going on a trip for like a day or something like that. But if I was going on a long road trip,
well, you need people to bring something else to the party.
That's what I mean, and they've all got experience and age.
So what would Cookie bring? What would Lewis Cook bring?
Just a bit. I think he's where the other 2 are a bit more, you know, they'll laugh at joke. I think Lou can do that, but he's also got another side.
So when you need a bit of stability in that road trip,
100%,
and someone who's going to make you focus a little bit more, be a bit sensible, let you know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong.
Yeah,
you got Lewis Cook.
That is it.
So it's a good 3. So we've got Lewis Cook,
Adam Smith,
Smudge, Adam Smith, and
Ryan Fredericks.
Yeah, they're your 3.
Yeah. Which teammate would you not want to be stuck in traffic with? Fletch, I think you could tell me. You know in your head who I'm going to say.
Well, I know the eccentric characters who, let's say they come in full, the batteries are full, and they drain them within half an hour because they have that much energy and they're just like a whirlwind. And you've got.
And there's one that sticks out like a sore thumb, isn't there?
Does it rhyme with Milo? Does it rhyme with KK?
Yeah, I don't even need to say anymore. That is the one man I would not want to be stuck.
He's funny, Milo.
He's funny. Oh, great guy.
He's in his own way, but he comes in. He's like what I call. I don't know if you ever seen the advert back in the way, like a Duracell.
I was just going to say that.
His batteries are full, and he'll drain them as quick as he can.
Yep.
But he keeps going and going and going and going.
Yep.
Until he passes out.
100%.
2 hours of Milos Kerkez.
Honestly, Fletcher, I could not do it. I couldn't do it. If you could have one person with you in the seat next to you, who would it be?
Apart from me, obviously.
Oh, yeah, apart from me.
Obviously.
Yeah. One person in the seat.
I'll tell you what
next
we'll do. We'll flip that question a little bit. So we've done the players.
Yeah.
Any one of our staff. I want to pick the manager.
No.
He picked me in the team. You can't just say the manager. Just so.
No, I'm not.
So when he looks at it, he'll go, "Oh, thank you, Max."
Don't worry, I'm not. I don't know if he's part of the coaching staff technically, but I'm gonna go with Charlie Moore.
Charlie Moore.
That is my guy.
Our conditioning coach.
Unfortunately, and I say this unfortunately, not in any disrespect to Chaz, but I've probably spent a little bit more time with him than I really wanted.
Yeah, you've had a couple
season.
of injuries, haven't you? So
and I've had obviously those 2 hamstring injuries, and within that time, you obviously then spend a lot more time with the conditioning and physio stuff.
Away from the players, don't you?
Yeah, 100%. And I was working a lot with Chaz in terms of on my recovery, and he's got me back in great condition and great shape now. And I built up a really good relationship with him. So probably out of the kind of coaching staff in that sense, I would say him. We get on really, really well.
But I am going to ask, if you were in the car for this round trip, what we're doing now, 1 hour round trip with the manager, Andoni Iraola, what's the first question you would ask him? If both myself and Adam Smith were fit.